Other interesting business news, you have the Chipotle CEO saying they will increase proportion size after receiving complaints for seemingly years. This comes to us thanks to NBC News. They say, quote, Chipotle CEO says restaurants will serve bigger portions after complaints. Brian Nichols said that Wednesday about 10% of restaurants were outliers when it came to serving portions that needed to be restrained to the quote unquote right standards. Now, that being said, if you talk to anyone online, it seems like 100% of the restaurants are like that, given how many people are complaining, which is also kind of the sad part about humanity. Funnel this statistic on customer service. For every great experience someone has with the business, they'll tell an average of like 1.2 people. For every negative experience they have with the business, they'll tell about 7.7 people. Yeah, it is a huge difference proportion. Now, this has come to us thanks to Marlene and Amelia, who are writers at NBC. And they say, quote, tired of measly Chipotle bowls, the company's CEO said that all restaurants will serve bigger portions following social media complaints against the Mexican grill chain over smaller servings. Brian Nichol, again the head of the company, said during an earnings call to investors, there was never a directive to provide less to our customers, unquote. However, coincidentally, throughout the years, the portions have just got smaller and smaller and smaller. Now, he says that, quote, getting the feedback caused us to relook at our execution across the entire system. We have focused in on those outlier portion scores based on customer surveys. Now, they also noted that they have 30,500 locations in the United States. It says, quote, we are re-emphasizing training and coaching around ensuring we are consistently making bowls and burritos correct. We also have leaned in and re-emphasized generous portions across all of our restaurants. It is a core part of our brand equity of Chipotle, which it was 10 years ago. I'm trying to think last time I actually personally went there, which, yeah, I think it was. I was still in inside sales at HPE all those years ago. Yeah, so about 10 years ago, I went to Chipotle, and that was the first thing I noticed. Well, there you go. Right, the restaurant smells pretty good too, but I just remembered how astronomically large the portion sizes were. It's so much that, I mean, you get full and you still have stuff to take home. And that really blew my mind. And yeah, all my friends that go there now these days, I mean, they'll text me and they'll say, hey, I mean, it's just nothing comparing to what it used to be. So, I mean, granted, they also did warn last earnings, after they released their Q2 results, that their margins are going to shrink Q3, Q4, partially because they're going to provide more for the consumers. I'm not sure what they're going to be able to do in terms of buying and increasing volume of materials to get maybe the lower price per unit, or in this case, maybe the price per pound, where they're buying the ingredients for the burritos and all the fun things that they make. But yeah, let me know. Is this something that you've noticed anecdotally when you go to the Chipotle store? I mean, to me, again, it used to be a huge thing, pun moderately intended. But let me know in the comments. As always, be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you again, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.